What's good, family? Welcome back. And if this is your first time here, my name is Courtney Hill. I edit and direct music videos and also love all things tech. So if you like those things, feel free to subscribe because we can probably be friends. This is the frame you get when I feel like I've exhausted every angle in this apartment, but I'm digging it. I'm liking it for this new series. Today we're going to be kicking off a series called Director's Cut. This is going to be where I break down pretty much the shots that I take in different music videos and my thought process behind filming different music videos and why I did this here, did that there, and also some of the cool little stories that go along with different shoots. There's some pretty crazy stories that I've had throughout my entire tenure of shooting music videos, but I figured I'd break it down for you guys, and hopefully this helps someone out there that's up and coming. I don't claim to know everything, far from it. My cup is never full, but hopefully I can impart some type of knowledge, or at least, express my vision, and you can build on top of that. So Rhythm and Flow was a pretty big show. It's kind of like American Idol, but for rap and hip hop, that came to Netflix. What was it, this year? No, it wasn't this year. It was late last year where it came to Netflix, and the hosts were Cardi B, Chance the Rapper, and T.I. And Troyman was one of the finalists on this show. He was in the top 4. He made it to the final episode, did his final performance and everything. So not many people know the story of how I met Troyman. I pretty much just slid in his DMs, and I just reached out to him and asked him, if he's ever in the LA area. I shoot and direct music videos. Here's my demo reel. If you want to work, I'm down. Let me know what you think. And he ended up actually getting back to me pretty quickly. And it was like a quick turnaround as well. Like I think I messaged him maybe on like a Sunday, and then like we turned around and did the shoot on a Tuesday or something crazy. Like there was very little treatment or development or any shot list for this. Of course, it's only a trailer. It's like 20-something seconds long. I went into it with an intention of it just being a trailer for his upcoming song. It was his first song that he released after the show, called Blessings. I had, of course, had hopes that it would become a full-fledged, music video ultimately. But I was happy with just getting a look and just, meeting him in person, really, to be honest with you, and shooting the trailer for his song. And, so that way he can have it a part of his rollout and his promo package. And also it was to be bundled with his merch. But without further ado, let's go ahead and start this screen record and get this going. All right, so 3, 2, 1, boom. All right, screen is recording, little red icon. We're going to play this back here. All right, so I know this this trailer is only 20-something seconds long, but I'm going to probably be pausing it a couple times here. So in this beginning shot here, this was actually filmed. So funny enough, I actually met him and his manager at his manager's condo, and I want to say I don't know what city it was in. It was somewhere like not East Hollywood, like East LA somewhere. I don't know, somewhere in LA, and I met them at the top of the condo. We shot the entire trailer on like the common area and like the balcony of the condo where everyone goes and chills. So we shot it there. It was really early, actually. I think I met him really early for me. So not really early for a lot of people, but I think I met him around like 9:30, 10, 9 o'clock. It's early for rappers. Like that's early on rapper time. And I met him there, met him and his manager there, and shot it on top of his or of her condo. But this shot here was actually in Covina. So after, like I said, it was a quick turnaround. I only was there for probably about an hour. Yeah, probably like an hour. I shot the entire video in like an hour, and I brought it home and edited it. But I wanted to add some more elements to it, like aerial footage and everything else. So I actually took my drone out in Covina and got this shot flying towards the mountains, which, it's all California. It all blends pretty well. No one could tell the difference. The grade and everything is the same, so it blended very nicely. But whenever I shoot a video, I try to have like a wide establishing shot, kind of giving you the setting of it. So of course, this is in California. You see the mountains, you see the palm trees. Yeah. And then after showing you where where the setting is, I show you the talent in that setting as well. So you saw the mountains and the palm trees. In this shot, there's continuity. You see the mountains and palm trees again, but now you also see Troyman, and you also see the title screen, Blessings. So the first clip, of course, it showed his name, and then now it's Blessings. Typically, whenever you see me do any type of like typography or like any text or titles on screen. It's something minimal. Normally it's white text. I don't want it to really take away from the shot. So that's my thought process behind that. Got London B, some more B-roll, of course, FilmedByFresh. So what he's texting her, the lyrics to the song actually. So pull up, I just bought a section. He's texting London B, which you see right here, London B. He's texting her and letting her know like, hey, pull up, I just bought a section. Let's get it. Pretty much setting up the video. But yeah, that was something quick on the go. I was like, man, how can we make this kind of work for this quick trailer? I was like, hey, just pull out your phone. I get some macro shots of you typing to London B. Pull up, I just bought a section. Blah blah blah. That was really quick on the fly. Like I said, there was no planning involved for this video. So that, of course, that was on a gimbal. This was all actually shot on the A7 III, and I think it was like PP1. It was either PP1 or HLG. I can't remember. It was probably PP1. But yeah, this was on the A7 III with the Zhiyun Crane 2 gimbal. So all those pull-ins and push-outs that you see here, like the quick pull-out, that's all with the crane. I got a bunch of other gimbal shots that I actually didn't end up using because I thought this was just simple, clean. It shows off his merch, the blessings on the back. Good, clean pull-out. Wide shot as well, kind of given the setting. So I've been a fan of these film mats for a while now, and like the grain and the grit that it gives your footage. So I pretty much had the the diopted frame here where you see two frames. On one side is just 120p B-roll of him vibing out to the song. I had the song playing on set, of course, and then on the left, much of the same, him vibing out to the song, but a different angle, and also showing off the back of his merch instead of the front. Cut into other B-roll. Stop stressing. All right, so this part, of course, I tried to go along with the lyrics and make kind of a suggestive shot. When he says the huh and the erection line, I wanted it, I wanted to look like I was going up in the shot. So that's to go along with the lyrics a bit, just a little bit, And then it goes to TroymanOfficial.com. So, some cool little flares here and there, but that's pretty much the entire trailer. So every time when I shoot a music video, I try to have a wide establishing shot like you see here in the intro. You see the wide drone shot showing the setting. And then I also like to have medium shots and also close shots. So there's a wide, a medium, and a close. And I like to bounce through those variations for performance scenes as well as for B-roll. And I like to just bounce back and forth between wide, medium, macro, close-up, far-away shots, just to kind of give your eyes something to move around and kind of so that way you never get bored. Your eyes always traveling around the frame. And typically whenever I shoot, you have a lot of liberties when shooting music videos. You can shoot at the thirds, you can shoot down the middle, you can bottom ups, you can do top down shots. There's a bunch of different angles and everything that you can pull off, but I try to get a variety of angles. Not much to break down here, but some nice principles that could probably help you out if you're shooting your first music video and you want to have some dynamic looks. This is a classic case of making the most out of nothing, really. From a DM to, not having any treatment shot, not even being able to, have a proper location scouting, quick turnaround. I shot this in an hour and I grabbed the B-roll off-site, I actually pieced together a bunch of different footage, and I think it turned out pretty well. It's gotten a pretty good reception from you guys. A lot of his fans have flooded that video, requesting a full video. So to answer all you guys out there that, most likely subscribed as a result of this video, and you want the full version, I'm not the one that really calls the shots on that. So you got to hit up Troyman and let him know, maybe tag him in some stuff like, hey, we need a full version of this video. I would love to shoot it. I have a vision for it. I have a treatment for it as well, so it'd be cool to shoot. But this entire year has been pretty crazy with COVID and everything. It's kind of shut down everything, so it kind of put a stop on us shooting the full version of this video, considering that we shot this in December. And then, you know, the new year rolls around, and then, you know, he's doing promo for the song and the merch and everything, and then COVID hits, and it's like, but it is what it is. Hopefully one day we do end up linking up again and shooting something else and, you know, doing business together. I actually have talked to him since shooting this, and he said we'll definitely work in the future, but who knows what happens, who knows what the future holds. But I am happy that we were able to, you know, get this moment in history and, you know, shoot this quick little short trailer. I think it was something that was really good and might have helped him promote his merch and that new song. But yeah, that's about it for me, guys. If anything, I'd say the lesson I learned from shooting this video is the fact that, you know, no one's too big. You know what I mean? Like, no one's, you know, of course, Troyman isn't, you know, Snoop Dogg, or Troyman isn't like, you know, Drake, but for me, not having a well-established track record, I was kind of punching above my weight class. I knew that I might get some type of response from him, considering that he's still an independent artist, and I knew that he might, you know, respond to his fans through, you know, Instagram and social media. So I took a risk. Typically, you want to reach out to the management team, but I reached out to him directly, and it worked out for me. But yeah, I think that night I probably DM'd like everyone that I ever wanted to work with in life. I know for sure I DM'd Drake. I think I DM'd like literally everyone. I DM'd every A-list celebrity that you could probably think of that you would want to shoot a music video with. I DM'd them that night. 9 times out of 10, they're probably not even going to see your message. It's probably going to end up in like their Instagram junk, wherever that goes. And but you know, sometimes you might hit, and there's really no harm in it. You know, of course, if you never shot a music video before and you have no proven track record or demo reel or any work to show, then it's like, you know, what are you doing? Why are you reaching out to these people? You're wasting your time and theirs. But if you feel like you got something under your belt and you can really hold your own and you can really bring something creatively to the song and to the visuals, by all means, reach out to whoever you want, man. Like, don't feel limited by where you're at currently. So, I mean, just go out there, shoot your shot, and if you miss, you miss. If you don't, you just keep pushing and you keep practicing and you keep reaching and you keep shooting until you get one. And that's something that moment taught me. Coming off of the show, I was a super fan of the show. I was like, man, you know what? I'm just gonna reach out to all these contestants. I'm gonna reach out to all these artists that I ever want to work with. And something came from it, which was pretty cool. So now I have a connection in Troyman and whoever else, you know. There's certain degrees of separation between me and him, and then to Cardi B, or to me, him, to T.I., you know what I mean? So, you know, doing work with him might garner a relationship with someone else in the future. You never know. So that's all networking. But that's about it for me, guys. If you guys like this series, you want to see more of it, definitely support this series. I need likes, I need shares, I need everything going on in this video, because this is a new series. It's something that I'm not too confident in. I don't know if it's going to perform. I don't know if it's something you guys want to watch, but it's something that I want to produce. So hopefully this helps somebody out there. Until next time, stay fresh. Peace.
Yeah. Pull up. I got it. We're going out tonight.
Hey, P, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Yeah.
27 hearts.
Pull up. I just bought a section. I feel like sharing my blessings. We gon' make it back, stop stressing. Need a baddie for this erection. Pull up. I just bought a